Hi guys, so today I'm going to do a wedding update, which if you know or don't know, I got engaged over spring break, which is like March 20th, I believe it was. And I knew for a while, so it's not like it's this huge rush to plan a wedding, but it kind of is. But I knew a lot of it. I've never honestly wanted a wedding. I've always wanted to elope, which sounds crazy and most people think it's insane, but I've always wanted to. I don't know why. Like, I just don't think... I think a lot of emphasis is put on weddings and not on the marriages, obviously, because you've seen our divorce rate. And so I don't know, like, weddings just don't appeal to me at all. And so I've never really wanted one, but of course I'm going to be having one, and so whatever. And so I thought I'd do an update because we have a date. It is August 4th. As of right now, that is a Saturday night or Saturday. We haven't set the place yet. That is one of the main things that we haven't done. That and the cake are the only things really that we haven't. We've talked about many options but haven't really narrowed it down to at least a few. For the flowers, we've narrowed it down, and then my aunt is actually a florist, but she already committed to doing a wedding the same weekend, since, you know, this is kind of short notice because it's about became 4.5 months when I found out officially, and we officially set a date, and because we actually had a different date in August, and they were just going to be cutting it too close to school. So she already had a wedding, which is fine, but she's going to come down and like talk to the florist, and so make sure we're all on the same page and getting a good price and all that stuff. So yeah, that's that. And then, sorry, my nose itched. And then I have already asked my bridesmaids and maid of honor to do that. It's gonna be really small. My fiance is gonna have his 2 brothers and my brother be his groomsmen, and then he has 3 people that are gonna be like ushers, and his groomsmen and ushers aren't gonna be the same things, just because we didn't want a 6-person wedding party, but then if you had one of the 3 of the ushers, you kind of needed to have all of them or at least 2 of them, and it just became really complicated. And so we decided he'd have 3 and then have 3 ushers, and then I'd have 3 bridesmaids and then some attendants or whatever. They all do. So I've been trying to start talking to people because it's kind of at an inconvenient time, just because it's the end of summer almost. It's not the end of summer, so people are still like, one of my friends can't come because she has an internship, and that's like the last week of her internship. And she has like presentations, and then other people, you know, it's kind of an inconvenient time for a lot of people, I'm finding, just because it's just a weird time, because it's not the end of summer, so they can't like take off really, but it's not the beginning of summer, or like, I don't know, it's just a really weird time. But a lot of my family members and then 2 of the ushers wouldn't have been able to come, and those were important people for us to come, just because we know them really well, and I'm really excited that they're all able to come, most likely. We haven't sent out invitations, but we have invitations. They're really awesome. I can probably put a link to an image down below what they are. We're gonna get them at Vistaprint, which we had a group on, which means they're like dirt cheap, and they have our colors on it, which is turquoise and lime green, which, if you know me at all, I love lime green. Let's see if I can find... I have a palette here. Let's see if we can find the colors. The blue is this blue right here, just like this bright, bright blue. And then the green is probably... It's a lime green, so it's probably like this color, but brighter. Yeah, so those are the colors, turquoise and like lime green. Which are perfect because that's what's in the invitations. And so yeah, and we are talking to my pastor tonight, actually, and I am going to talk with my mom and my fiance's mom and one of my bridesmaids, who is also his sister, tonight, and just kind of figuring out where everyone stands, because I haven't been home since I got engaged, so I've been able to talk to my mom, but she loves planning and loves these things, so I haven't really gotten a chance, and so she's gonna share all of her ideas, and sometimes it's hard to share ideas over the phone, especially if you don't know what they look like, so it's just really hard. So she's going to share all these ideas with me tonight, so that's what I'm doing tonight. So another reason to be yay comfy and cute. But yeah, so I'm really excited, and it's really coming together really well, especially our honeymoon. Last week, because we had, like I said, we had talked about, we knew we were going to get married by August, around August time, for probably 2 years maybe. No, not 2, that's too long. Probably a year. And we had talked about just getting married seriously for probably a year and a half. So this was not a shock at all. Like, I knew exactly what was coming. So we had talked about honeymoons and stuff like that before. But one night, instead of doing homework, we planned the whole thing, and I am so excited. We're going on a cruise and down to a city I've never been to, and he hasn't either, but he works at a hotel, so he can get really good discounts on hotels, which is amazing, and I'm just really excited. So that's completely done. Let's see, what else? So yeah, and then the bridesmaids dresses are actually going to get made, so we have to pick the fabric and the style tonight, so hopefully no one really cares. No. But two of the 3 bridesmaids can't come tonight because one has obligations in another city and can't get there till later. She might be able to be there at the end, or like towards the end, and then the other one is babysitting, so she can't come. So yeah, I kind of threw it together thinking that people would be able to come, and they couldn't. So that's perfectly fine. It's not their fault, obviously. I just needed to plan further in advance, but a lot of things have changed just because I didn't know if people were going to be in town and stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. So, I'm really excited. There's still a lot to do, and still a lot of people, like, I don't know how this is all going to work because the people that I chose, I don't have a best friend necessarily. Like, I have a lot of good friends, but they're very different, and I like them for different I like them whatever for different reasons. Like, I know I hang out with them for different reasons, just because they're so different from each other. But the 2 of them are nothing. Like, I just don't know how this is gonna work because all my people are different. Like, I don't know if anyone like, they've met each other, but they're just so different that I don't think it's gonna work, just especially with their, like, bachelorette ideas. We're going, wow. I just said I want to go out to lunch. And one of them's taking that to the extreme. They're gonna have, like, a tea party, and one's going, the other one with, we're not going to lunch, basically. We're going to dinner and other things. So, we'll see how that works out. And then my fiance's sister's kind of stuck in the middle, and she just loves weddings, and luckily all these people love weddings. None of them are married, but all of them love weddings, which is important, that they just love weddings and love me. But yeah, so that's kind of an update. It's like 4 months away. That's when I'm filming this, it's the 6th of April, so it's actually technically a little less than 4 months away, which is crazy. But a lot of things are in place. We just have to put specifics on it. And I did get a dress, which I'm not going to put in here, just show you guys, because my fiance sometimes watches them, or kind of like, he knows, because he watches YouTube too, and so he subscribed to me, so if I like say wedding, he'll probably like click on it to see what I'm saying. And so yeah, I can't put the dress in. I've been so good, guys. I've not showed him, and there's been so many chances to. And so yeah, I'm really excited, but I gotta go. I think he's back from class. Bye!